Howdy. So, what is going to be happening today is I've got to first do some chores. So, you know, basic stuff, washing, eating. I feel like eating can be a chore sometimes. So, I'm going to be lowering this tank down, alright, and then I'm going to see if it is able to house a turtle, because what I want to do is get a little baby turtle. I do have one that I can get already, but I first need to work out where I'm going to house it. And right here behind me, this tank, I've got to take all these plants off beside me, behind me. I've got to take the wood structure off top, the wood underneath, and in the tank I've got to fold up a little bit so it can have a platform for the turtle itself. So that's what today's plan is. And now I've got about 3 hours, or 3.5, 4 hours to do it, because I've got a lot of other things I've got to do. I've got to drive out to the Gold Coast for work. So the first thing, before I take anything off the top, alright, is to bring the water level down to see if the filter underneath is strong enough to suck water up past that level right there. Alright, because if I take all that off, then take the water level down and it can't do it, I've got to put it all back on. It's a waste of time. So the hose is in, and all I need to do is set the other end of this, and then water starts coming out soon. So it make its way down. There it is. Now, every single time I do a water change, I try and use it as an opportunity to be able to suck up the waste off the bottom of the tanks. Alright, because it's not going to work very well anyway. Waste and sediment will always sit at the bottom of the tank, so I try and suck it up to try and reduce ammonia from the breakdown of the waste and food that sits at the bottom of the tanks. Now I'm not going to do all that right now because the plant is hanging along the top there. I don't want to break it, so I'm just going to use this first little quarter here to see if the filter can hold up its end of the bargain. This also is going to be the last time that this tank potentially ever looks like this. It's rather nice. That pothos right there has been taking so long to grow initially, and now it's just luscious as heck. It's really expanded up all the way over there. It's starting to grow here, starting to grow up and around there. It's doing a fantastic job. Pothos over here doing really well, all the way down there. It's traveling up and along the top there, and all along here as well. So it'll be looking definitely different when I'm finished with it. So far it's doing alright. It's at a decent level now. Probably another 2 inches, and then I will cut it. What I need to do also is sort out this massive piece of Anubia all at the top there. So this is an aquatic plant, so it can't dry out. So while I'm doing this, I also have to keep an eye on that. It also has some really good root growth in there. So cool how those roots are just locked into that wood, going into the crevice. It is amazing. Also do have a little fern right there growing. How awesome is that little fern? So cool. This level's really good. I'm happy with it. Alright, so now I need to work out how I'm going to bring this end here. Got to bring it up so it's got a nice flat platform up here where the turtle can then bask, which I'm going to have to set up some sort of lighting system over here and leads and whatnot. I'll still got to figure that out. So the water is at a fantastic height. Okay, this is low enough. There's not going to be any issues. You can't get out, and okay, that's what the main important thing is, that the turtle can't escape. All right. But now that I've figured out and seen how well the filter works, I'm now going to take all these plants off, all these wood structures and whatnot, and then try and figure out how to lift that and fold that piece of wood up. Driftwood. Right, so what I need to do now, I don't know how it's going to go about working. Oh, there's my plecker right there. I'm not going to... Hey buddy, I don't think I can hold my plecker. I don't think you'll let me. Oh, I'm touching him. Now these guys have spines, so right now he's sticking up his spines. You guys can't really see it at the moment, but I believe they have an irritant in their spines. Yeah, I just felt him go all hard now. He's stiffening up. His spikes are out right now. That is amazing. Oh, that is so cool. Man, it's pretty much like a dinosaur fish. Anyway, what I was saying, oh, this plant, it's looking a bit sad. I need to replant that guy. Now I don't know how well this is going to work because this log is pretty well jammed in there. So I don't even know. I'm just going to twist it, see if that does okay. Yeah, got some movement up the far end there. Now there's a heater here, that's in the way, I have to move that now. I don't think it's on. Would not be good if it was on. I'll just dunk it under the water properly. Saves any issues, any hassle. Done. Massive gap there. This here. Alright, nice and sturdy. I'm sure a turtle's not going to be that fat. Plus he's a baby one, so he's got his little walkway. So he's going to he'll be able to just pop up on there. The wood's now sunk down there, so probably going to... decisions. Bury it a little bit. I'll make it look nice. And a good thing also is that my pothos, even though on a weird ass angle now, it is still underwater. Okay, so I really didn't want to move that plant if I didn't have to. I don't know how he's going to survive in there with the turtle, but he's a small one, so it should be all right. And the fish moving around, swimming around. Very exciting indeed. Very exciting indeed. Oh yeah. So the next part I need to work on is heating, and I'm going to sort out... Whoa. I missed my balance. What I need to sort out is how I'm going to attach this over on this end to Sunbake down there. So yes, next problem. It's pretty straightforward, but that now is the lighting. So that's where they're going to be. He's going to be heating himself up on that log right there. Okay, so underneath, and this light here, what I'm going to do is just move it, so I won't do it now just in case knock any leaves and whatnot. I'm going to move it and so it straightens out more across here, so it gives that light there space as well. Little butterfly, look, wants to hang out with my plants because he knows it's a cool place to be, don't you, little butterfly? Oh, is he going to land on a flower? Because that would be extra cool. Or not. That's cool, bro. No stress, no hate. Still trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to be doing now. I'm probably going to be working on trying to bring this light back up further because underneath all the leaves and whatnot, it's all quite a jumble and a mess right now. And yes, if I pull too tight on that, it'll pull the lead out. Not quite wanting that. So I'll bring this up that way. I'm thinking. I'm gonna get this piece of wood here. So originally I had it sitting up like that, but I'm actually gonna set it up on this end, turn to something like that, up here or something, I don't know. And then we'll run the pothos around this piece of wood now. Still deciding, obviously. And then with the other piece of wood, this one, I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna be doing with it. So, okay, so I'm trying this idea out. It's very expressive. For my expressive, I feel like it'd be a word to use. Pretty stable. Might have to work on something over there. Blue tack is amazing. I don't know if that will do it though. I'll figure that out when I get there. So I'm going to get this little group plant and stick it in the gap in the back there. Blue tack, angle, in it goes. Now I don't know how well this is going to work. Definitely moving a little bit, but I reckon that's just because it's resting in there. It's just getting used to being, well, having to be strong enough to deal with the piece of wood like so. So that is that. Look, it's very, hello there, guys. That's all the pothos. This is crazy. Didn't realize that so much. So that's going to go all twangly twangly over the top there. And now this piece of wood, I feel like that is a good idea. Yeah. I don't know how much of a good idea, but it could be a good idea. Something like that. Oh, that's pretty bloody intense. Damn. So yeah, I'll just work on positioning that properly. Okay, it's set it, whatnot. I'm happy with where the wood is situated. It's looking pretty funky, to be honest. That's pretty gnarly. Once the plants, I put the plants over, it's going to look so cool. Right now I'm just going to do a quick, finish the water change, bloody yada. Y'all seen that for, I think so. You don't need to know how to do a water change. But yes, it's looking good, and you can really see the fish underneath that light. It's so cool. So far, what's happened is I've put now this pothos, the green pothos. That's where I'm going to leave it. All right, I've got the marbled pothos. It starts off in there. You can't really tell. That's cool. That's cool. Now I'm just trying to let it set it up so it creeps up along there and across the top there, then also along, and then it'll come around over the top maybe, but not too close to the roof because it gets really hot in here in summer, so it'll end up burning. So I do have to be careful of where I do place my plants. So far it's looking pretty good. I'm liking it. My little rosy bud up here is hanging out. Seems to be enjoying himself rather nicely. Doing a lovely little poo at the moment. Got about a nice more orange one, so I've got about a group of 8 of those guys. I'm getting another species of fish that I haven't had before, giant danios. They start small, obviously, but they get to about that big, and they're pretty gnarly, and they're cold water fish, which is fantastic, which is exactly what I need, because this is cold water. So that is so far what's been going on, and then I'll just let it sit until I get the turtle. Okay, so the complete change is now done. I'm not going to lower the water just yet until I get the turtle, just so the plants that are in there have time to get used to the new placement of the roots with the pothos. So the entrance right there, I've made a lot of the main plants coming down the front there. It's pretty intense at the moment. There's a lot of discoloration because the backs of the leaves are showing, but once they get used to their new placement, their leaves will eventually turn around facing the sun. They're nice shiny green. Right, I'm looking forward to that. And as I come around the side, alright, got that wood starting right there. It's going to go all along the top. And well, it is going along the top actually. That's exactly what's going on. It's going along the top. Alright, I got my main tank light, and then I've also got the heat light, which is sitting up in there. Alright, now at the moment I have it on just because I'm liking this nice sort of orange hue underneath there. I can see the fish real nicely there. You can't because the reflection, that's great. I've decided to leave a lot of the plant off along the side there for the time being, just because it kind of clogs it up a bit more that I'm not really quite ready for. Alright, and then on the other side, again, that's what it looks like. It's doing really well. Oh, I thought there was a bunch of fish up there. I was like, what the heck, that is weird. It's okay, it's just my little gecko, which I got about 6 years ago. Wait, I got it for my 13th. 7. Wow, I'm old. Alright, so that guy goes there, and just, sprucing it up a little bit. Oh, sweet. Need this to scrape off the old algae from where the plant was sitting there. Anyway, the tank is done. Alright, it's time to just wait until I get the turtle, and I'm so excited to finally get one.